The people of Baltimore, Maryland are optimistically resilient 1.5 months after the Key Bridge collapse. But many businesses, like Key Brewing here, are concerned about the short-term business ramifications from the incident.
Anybody that worked inside the bridge was out of business overnight.
Joe Gold is the general manager at Key Brewing, a brewery and restaurant in Dundalk on the eastern end of the Key Bridge.
So the ring road around Baltimore looked like this, and now it looks like this. And so that's this side, this is the east side, and we're on the east side in the brewery. So we're literally cut off from sort of that side of the river. So you got to go up and around, and hazmats have to go all the way around.
He says that while local patrons, many of whom work at the Port of Baltimore, appear to be coming in more frequently, they've also lost any new business coming across the water from the city proper.
And the ones that are most affected are the ones that actually come in and they want to tell their story, they want to be heard, and they want to be with the community that's going to support them.
Seafood restaurants and vendors, a staple of the city's identity, are particularly concerned with how increased traffic heading into summer, the busiest time of the year, is hurting their bottom line. Karen Gaffney operates Gaffney's Crabs, a family-owned to-go crab house in Highlandtown. Increased traffic is making them rethink their delivery routes, as that drive has nearly doubled. Gaffney hired a longshoreman who lost out on shifts while the cleanup effort around the port continues to make that drive for her instead. Ara Cho is a co-owner of Krause's Little Fair Deli and Cho's Sea Garden. The latter opened by her father in the old Lexington market 4 decades ago. The Chos say they haven't experienced too much of a delay in receiving their products so far.
People that are struggling a little bit with the rent and things like that. But at the same time, the market is working with us and they are doing their best to try and make it copacetic so that we can all kind of all get over this bumpy ride right now.
The more than 24 businesses I spoke with could be on this bumpy ride for a while. A new bridge isn't expected to be complete until 2028 and could cost between $1.7 and $1.9 billion.
We're used to tragedy. We just are. It's just the nature of where we're from, and we're gritty folks. We make it happen. I think the optimism in our city is divided in that the people that have been affected the most probably have the most optimism. The people that haven't been affected, kind of the 5-minute news cycle, yeah, maybe I'll donate $25 and then they go about their way of life.
Governor Wes Moore has predicted that the channel will be fully open come mid-May, paving the way for the reconstruction project, which President Biden has promised to back in full. In Baltimore, Maryland, I'm Christian Daytok for the Washington Examiner.